And let's pray to Krishna to help us, to purify us, to accept us, especially Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu, whose birthday, whose appearance is tomorrow. Let's pray to Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu so we can get his special mercy while we are chanting the holy names to connect to Lord Gauranga. Okay, so all of you, please take your japa mala. I hope everyone has their japa mala with you. Very good. Beyond so all of you chant on your beads. Okay, everyone ready? Some of you can unmute and let's start. Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Vidishatarini. Yes, please start. Okay, with the Panchtattva Pranam Mantra.
Om Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Jai Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Mama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Hare 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So everyone chanted one round of japa? Good. I'm so happy to see all of you. I see Beyonto, Vinayak, Lakshay, Purvi, Ishan, Maheshwari, Vedehi, Navya, Krishna, Rama, who else is there? Arna, Avni, Ayush, and some of the ethereal, Sampada, Jashit, Prapti, Haley, Vinita, Miraj, Mahima, and Om. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Everyone, please accept my humble obeisance. I'm so grateful to see all of you. And as I always say, that it's the best time of my week when I get chance to meet all of you and talk to all of you and learn from all of you. So how is everyone doing? Anyone wants to share anything exciting, anything you did, anything special besides the regular routine work? Okay, Ishan, what's on your mind?
So today we had a kirtan where like everything was like done by the kids.
Oh, really? Wow,
Yeah.
that's very nice. So what part you played? What did you do there?
I sang a bhajan Paramakaruna Papadvijan.
Wow, very nice. Good job. Yes, Vinayak, Prabhu.
Proji, we have school off tomorrow, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, you have school off tomorrow. For what reason?
It's a strawberry festival.
Strawberry festival.
Yes, Prabhuji. Same. Actually, the Strawberry Festival is in Plant City. So the all around Tampa, the reason Tampa schools closed is because of the.
Good. Very nice.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanva Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hari Bol, welcome, Karina. And I see Ovi also joined. Quite a few joined now. Navya, what's on your mind?
Today we did Kirtan and Gaur-Katha because we were celebrating Gaur Purnima.
Oh, wow. You had fun? You liked it?
Yes, Prabhuji.
What was your role, main role? What part you liked? What did you like?
I like the Katha and Prasadam best.
Hari Bol, wonderful. Yeah, so tomorrow is Gaur Purnima festival. I know some devotees celebrated today, some yesterday, and some throughout the week and the coming weekend. Very nice. Yes, Avani, what's on your mind?
Oh, I was gonna say the same thing. We had a kirtan and Gaur-Katha today at our house.
Oh, very nice. Wonderful. So let's talk about a little bit about verses. So happy Gaur Purnima to all of you. And we pray that Lord Gauranga showers unlimited mercy upon all of us and all our family and friends and everyone, that we develop more and more attention, devotion, and love for Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So we didn't meet last time. I'm back in US now. I think some of you might be aware. In case you were not aware, just thought to let you know. And back in Florida a few days back, I had almost 3.5 months trip to India. It was quite long. And I did try to share pictures from all the places I went, starting with Vrindavan, Govardhan Parikrama, and Jaipur, the Gupta Vrindavan, then Mayapur, Kolkata, and the places around, then Haridwar, we didn't go to Rishikesh, Roorkee, Shukratal, went to Chandigarh also, Kurukshetra, and also Kamwan. So many places. I mean, I would say I was blessed and fortunate, and you all were certainly in my mind because all of you are very special and close to my heart. So I was praying for all of you as well and your families too. So shall we begin? Is everyone comfortable? Okay. Let's talk a little bit about verses. Anyone learned any new verse between today and last time? Anyone is very eager to share with everyone? Any verse on your mind? Anything you want to share connected to the verse? Or any new verse you learned? Am I audible, or has been network okay? Maybe you okay? Okay. Yes, Avani, please tell.
I learned the verse from the Bhagavatam glorifying Lord Shiva.
Okay, let's hear it.
Nimnaganam yata Ganga Devanam Achyutam yata Vaishvanaram yata Shambhu Purananam idam tata.
Very good. Excellent. Who can tell the meaning of this verse in your language? Paraphrase. Anyone knows the meaning of this verse? Yes, Mishti? Please tell.
Hare Krishna. I think what this verse is, it's saying of the best of the rivers is Ganga. The best of like the gods is Achyuta, so I think Krishna. The best of the Vaishnavas is Shiva, and the best of like the holy scriptures is Bhagavatam.
Very good. Excellent. Who all have learned this verse? Who all know this verse? Navi also knows. Very good. Mishti, Athil, so quite a few know. Please try to memorize if you still are not sure what verse are we talking and what is this verse. This is a very beautiful verse from Bhagavatam. Prabhupada quoted this verse quite a few times, so please try to learn if possible. So today we have a very special topic, and that topic is about habits, power of habits, healthy habits, etc. Does that topic sound interesting to you? Anyone wants to know more about habits, how to develop good habits, how to overcome bad habits, what are the good habits, how habits shape our character and stuff? Anyone wants to share some thoughts or some, like, let's say if you have to speak a little bit about habits, let's hear a little bit from you. Hare Krishna. Okay, so please try to join timely. That really helps everyone. Okay. Yeah, I was talking about habits. Yeah, let's hear a little bit from all of you. Anyone wants to share a little bit about habits? Anything which comes to your mind connected to habits? Have you heard this saying? Watch your thoughts, right? Because your thoughts turn into your actions, right? Correct? Watch your actions, because action turns into habits. And habits, watch your habits, because habits turn into character, right? So thoughts, what's in our mind, then we tend to act on those through our actions. Repeated actions, habit is what? Habit is basically an action which we are doing over and over again. And we do something over and over again, what happens? It becomes our second nature. Can someone give an example where you do something over and over again, it becomes your second nature? It could be good, it could be bad, either. Yes, Biraj.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So this is just an example. So for example, say you're taking a test and you decide to cheat, and you're thinking that you should cheat, and then you do it, you cheat, but then you every test you take, you start cheating again and again and again, and it becomes a bad habit, and over time it just becomes your character to cheat, not only on the test but everything else you might do, like assignments, or like cheating your chanting in the morning, or maybe not offering food the right way, and it becomes your character to be a cheater.
Excellent. Very good. How many of you agree with that? You all agree? Oh, I think Purbi, you're two, but I can only see one. Maybe if you turn off all the effects and blur and all that, then I'll be able to see both of you. Yes, Jashit, go ahead.
I was thinking more of a good habit, like if you, like for example, if you do your rounds daily, then you're gonna keep getting good Krishna consciousness. But if you like not chant every day, then you'll start to have like bad thoughts about stuff and like get out of focus on stuff.
It's very good. Yeah, absolutely. It applies to both good and bad, right? Now, is it easy to develop bad habits or good habits? What do you think? How many of you say it's easy to develop bad habits? Oh, right? Most of you say. And that's actually true. Because I need to lower hand. The computer is recognized if I do like this, it just raises my electronic hands, which is good, which is a nice feature. Not sure. I think we tried that last time also. You have to keep your camera on though for that. So yes, the point was, you can try later now, Jashit. I think everyone is trying. The point is that to go in the downhill is always easy, right? Let me share with this example. I'm sure you all have done some form of trekking and you understand downhill and uphill. Let's say this is the ground level, right? This is the base level, and we have to reach here. We have to reach here, and we are here. What is easy, going up or coming down?
Coming down.
Coming down is easy, right? Do you all agree with that? So going up means going against the flow. The gravity is pulling down, right? Similarly, the nature of the mind is that it pulls down. Like there are no classes of, to develop bad habits, how to waste time, right? Everyone ends up doing it anyways, right? Or when you grow a little bit more, even in schools, this is happening, like drugs and smoking and bad things are happening in schools also, right? Is that correct? So some of the elder kids might relate it more. But I mean, there is no coaching institution. Like to develop good habits, there is so much motivation required. There is so much desire required. There is so much emphasis required from our teachers, from our parents, right? That we should get up early in the morning. We should have a healthy, like eating junk food. Is it good habit or bad habit? It's bad. Is it easy or difficult? It's easy, right? Who doesn't want to eat junk food? Everyone likes that because it's tempting to the tongue. So often, which are things which are tempting to the mind and the senses are not always good. In most cases, they're not good. In most cases. And that's basically connected to Shreyas and Prayas. You all know that? Short-term gain, long-term pain. Short-term pain, long-term gain. Which one you want to pick? First or second? Short-term gain, long-term pain, or short-term pain, long-term gain? So one or two. Which one would you pick? We all agree that we'll pick two. We agree to accept some voluntary pain, some discomfort, something which we don't like to do, but we know it's good for us. So we will do that because it will help us. Applies to eating healthy food, applies to, beyond to, please try to focus. Applies to eating good food, applies to eating, respecting parents, have a healthy relationships, getting up early, be regular with homework. Viraj gave example of not copying, chanting, stuff like that. So I hope the message is clear. So far, everyone on the same page? You want to watch a movie or a video, something like that? So before I share that, let's see this chart. Let's have a look, and then I will take some thoughts from all of you on what you decipher or what you understand from this. Is everyone able to see my screen? Are you able to understand this chart? How many of you got something out of it? Okay, let's hear now. Share, raise your hand if you wish to speak something about it. Lakshay, Mishti, next.
So what I understood from that is when even if motivation is low, you should like try to keep your discipline up. But when it's high, you should like try to improve it. That's what I understood.
Very nice. Excellent. Next, Mishti.
I think it means like if you like do something based on your motivation versus discipline, if you're like motivated to chant in the beginning, you'll be really motivated and then you like go down. But if you're disciplined from the beginning, then you'll do it like equally. You'll do it every day and you'll force yourself to do it because it's anyways going to benefit you in the end.
Excellent. I think you all get this is the essence, so you all get it. So basically, there will be days where our motivation is high. It applies to chanting, it applies to getting up early, right? It applies to studying, but there will be time where our motivation is at the very low. We don't feel like chanting, we don't feel like getting up. It's going downhill. But this is like time scale here, okay? There will be days or there'll be time, but the idea is to keep the discipline high, whether we feel like, whether in this day or on this day or on this day. If we continue to have the same discipline, there will be some ups and downs, but not like this, not like one day very eager and do it, and then stop doing it, stop, and then suddenly, oh, I should do it again. Are you following it? So we want a consistency. This is basically, there may be some ups and downs. Okay, understandable. This is one day get up at 6 and sometimes 6:30. A little bit is okay, but not like, okay, one day at 9, another day at 5, and then again stop. And okay, it's not working out, give up. Okay. So I think you all understand that message well. Now we will watch a nice movie, which you all love, right? So this presentation is, just want to give credit, is totally from His Grace Radhesham Prabhu, is an expert teacher. I think some of you have met him, some of you may have heard his classes. So healthy lifestyle for happy life, right? I'm going to share. You're able to hear? Is the sound coming? Turn your volume up because the sound is low. Very well. How was it?
Good, Prabhuji.
Good, Prabhuji.
Okay, let's draw some insights. Anyone wants to share some thoughts, something struck you from that video? Okay, Karina?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanava Pranama, Glories to Srila Prabhupada. What really struck me about the video was the difference between the good habits and the bad habits. The good habits was always like making their day productive and making it useful, doing things that'll benefit them in a good way. But then, like for example, instead of in the morning eating junk food and stuff like that, he'll eat some vegetables, fruits, and stuff like that. But the other guy, he was like eating chips and stuff, and then day by day, you could see he was getting like little more. Yeah, that's just all what I wanted to share, Prabhuji.
His weight increased, right? Did you
Yeah.
everyone observe that? his health deteriorated. He became obese because on one side he's eating unhealthy food, on the other side he's not even exercising, or so as a result he became unhealthy. Very good. Ishan Sarkar.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. What I understood from the video is that these small habits can become can affect us over time, and we don't realize how much they affect us until it's noticeable.
Yes, yes. His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj says it's moment by moment choice, right? It may seem very small thing. Oh, I'll just take a bag of chips, right? I'll just skip my daily health, exercise, yoga, whatever. It may seem trivial, but what happens when we say yes? Let's try to understand with this. So when we say yes to a good habit, so it's consider it's a good habit. We say yes. Next time, so it's a good habit. Okay, I'll just write good habit. Next time, it's easy for us to say yes again. Next time we again do it, it becomes easier. We again do it, it becomes easier. We again do it, it becomes easier. It's cyclical. Do you agree with that? And same applies to bad habit also, right? If we say to a bad habit, right? If we say yes, first time we may not want to do it, right? Oh, let's say like eating unhealthy food. Okay, I'll take it one time, right? We end up doing it, unhealthy stuff. Next time, our friend offers, hey, you ate it last time, take it one more time. Then we will become weaker and we'll end up saying yes, like feeding the good dog, bad dog. You remember that? That's very similar. So, but if we say no, we are developing strength to say no easily next time. Does that help? So choice is ours. What will we choose? That all depends on us. Okay, let's go back to this presentation. I'll share some more content. So what are habits based on the Oxford Dictionary? So settled or regular tendency, practice that is hard to give up. You agree with that? It's hard to give up because it becomes a second nature, right? Are habits easy to give up or to change? No. Are they changeable? How many of you say habits can be changed? They're hard to change, but they can be. Can good habits be changed? Yes. Can bad habits be changed? Yes. It all depends on what we pick. Let's say if we have a good habit, you're very good in doing something. For example, Bionto, I'll take one of his good habit. He was always on time. It's excellent habit, very good habit. And is it hard for you, Bionto?
No, I have my computer up at like 7:30, and then I just wait to 10 minutes, and then at like 7:41 I just join the meeting and wait the 4 minutes, so it's not really hard.
Yeah, so it's not hard. Why? Because he has practiced it over and over again, right? Can anyone give some other example from your life, whether you developed a good habit and now it's a piece of cake for you? It's a good thing. You should continue that. You must continue. But it's not even hard. You don't even feel any pressure doing it. Anyone say an example? Can think for a minute and try. I want everyone to participate, right? Is it hard? Are my questions Are you able to follow what I'm asking or what I'm trying to convey here? Yeah, everyone should take part, not just 2-3 people. Yes, Sampada.
So like during pandemic, I used to wake up at 4 in the morning, and that was like, well, back then it was like pretty easy for me. Right now, I don't really wake up at 4, but like I do wake up at 5 and chant my rounds. And like since I started that like from January, like the new year, it's pretty easy for me right now, and I do chant like, well, it's only like 6 rounds, but like it's still easy for me right now because like I practice this over time. Yeah.
That's very good. That's very good. Excellent. Excellent example and excellent habit to get up in the morning and chant. Now, for someone who is getting up at 7, they may say, oh my God, it's impossible, right? To get up at 5 and chant. And we have to empathize with them, right? Because we all have some strengths, some weaknesses. We all have some good habits and some not so good habits. So we don't have to judge anyone, but we can encourage, empathize, and help. So I think the point is clear that when we have good habits and we do it over and over again, it's not that hard. Initially, it's hard. First few weeks might be hard, correct? But if we do it consistently without fail for a month or 2, sometimes they say 40 days, sometimes they say 50 days. But the point is, regularly, if we do it for a few weeks, 3, 4, 5 weeks, then it won't be hard. It will become second nature. It will become easy task. Practice, practice, practice. And Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita, who can tell that verse where Krishna talks about practice? In chapter 6 of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna talks about practice. Yes, Avani, please tell.
In 6.35, Krishna says, Asamshayam mahabaho manordur nigraham chalam abhyasena tu konteya vairagyena chagriyate.
Very excellent, excellent. Very, very well done. Who can tell the meaning of this verse? What's the connection here? Yes, Vedahi? What is Krishna responding to? What's the connection? Please tell the background and the meaning of this.
Hare Krishna. In the verse before, Arjun is telling Krishna that to control the mind is harder than controlling the wind because it's very turbulent and restless. And then Krishna in this verse, he's agreeing with Arjun and saying that it is hard to control it, but with practice and detachment, it is what is it possible?
Yes. So it may be hard. Yes, old habits giving them up are hard. Controlling mind is no easy thing, but with practice doing things over and over again. So that is the point here. We take shelter of our habits, right? Whether good or bad. See, that's what the leading research on behavioral science, it says that 77% of everything we think is negative and working against us, right? This is scientific research. Oh no, I can't do it. How will I do it? It always works. It never happens, right? The mind tends to go on the negative things more. You agree with that? For example, you go to some occasion. You are nicely dressed. It's a nice occasion, whatever, a festival or someone's birthday party or something. And you meet 100 people. 99 people give you positive comments. Let's say Avani is going for a party. I'll take her example. Oh, Avani, your dress looks so wonderful. Oh, your hairs are so nice. Oh, you are wonderful. Oh, your shoes are also very nice. Everything, 99 people say good things. Okay, but one person say, hey, you're just looking like a buffalo. When you come back, what will be on your mind? Those 99 things or that one thing? That one thing, right? How many of you agree with that? Right? See, the mind, 99 people said good things, not 2 or 3. But the mind picks on that. That's the nature of this mind. Why? Going down is always easy. So we have to, again, is it changeable? Absolutely, it's changeable. If we do the practice. Okay, so the point is, don't focus too much on the negative things. It just, confuses our mind. Focus on the bright side. And see, 75 of all the illnesses are self-induced. And all these, some of the names I mentioned. I can't do it. I always fail. Life is so bad. Why people do this to me? Life is, they're not fair. Like negative talk. There's a little bit about career. I'll skip that part. That all these big CEOs they have Indian background, right? You are aware of this, right? Some of you may be aware. These are big CEOs, Google, Microsoft, etc., Coca-Cola. Why? Because of the Indian value system. And when I say Indian, it's basically related to Sanatana, the Vedic value system, which is hardly taught in the Western schools and colleges. But this is what we are doing, by what Srila Prabhupada has given us, to go back to our roots, understand those, develop those good habits, right? Habits are addictive, right? All these good, bad habits. Habits are like traps, right? And the mind goes on the one which traps us. Is it not? Like the fish. They have food inside the ocean also, but they're enticed by I don't know what they put in this fish bait. They're attracted to that and they end up being caught. Same with the rat, it ends up being caught. You may say humans are intelligent. Humans cannot be caught, but humans are also caught in the trap of phones, media, addiction, smoking, bad habits. And it also says, oh, this may cause cancer, right? This pack of cigarette has that warning. Still they are caught. And we say we are intelligent. We know it's a trap still. And it's not necessary for survival. Still we end up doing it. Why? Because of pressures, because of so many wrong things, bad association. So there's a lot about bad habits here. Yeah, it's again similar video. Nature of the mind, controlled versus uncontrolled. All of you know this, right? Life is like a knife, good and bad. It can work in both directions. In the hands of a surgeon, it can save someone's life. In the hand of a murderer, it can kill someone. That's what mind is. Same as smartphone, right? Is smartphone your servant or are you the slave of your smartphone? Something to meditate upon. Are we using it for the right things, what we want it to use it for? Or are we the slave? That means, oh, this slave say, hey, look at me. And we end up looking at, right? Some notification comes, hey, look at me. And we end up looking at that, right? Mind intelligence tug of war happens. This is a smoking example, may not be so relevant here, but let's take an example of getting up, right? Intelligence says, hey, tomorrow you have to get up at 5 a.m. Correct? Has anyone done that? And the intelligence will set up the alarm. Hey, tomorrow I need to get up at 5 a.m. because I have work, I have homework, I have a school project, and I also need to chant, need to get ready, get for the school, I have exam, I have whatever things, right? So the intelligence says, I have to get up. And the alarm will ring because we have set up the alarm. What the mind may say? The mind may say, oh, why are you in a hurry? You can chant your round at 6 a.m. also. Your school is not until 7 or whatever time. Why are you hurrying? Yesterday also But you can say, oh no, tomorrow, today I promise that I'll do it, right? But the mind may say, no, no, I see, yesterday also you were okay. But the intelligence will say, but and the mind will say, oh, your friend, she also gets up late. She's also doing fine, right? She's also living a healthy life. The intelligence may, but look at that devotee, she or he gets up early. But the mind will say, well, look at the majority are getting up late. And what's the big harm if you chant in the evening? The mind may say that. So you see, this dialogue, has it happened to you in any situation in your lives? It could be for food, it could be for chanting, it could be for homework, it could be for a school project, but it does happen. So what we have to say, you all know this example, right? The senses, the mind is the rein, the senses are the horses, and the intelligence is the driver, right? You have to feed the driver by saying yes to the good and no to the bad. And then the driver will be strong. Then the mind will not get carried. If we don't feed the driver, then the driver has no strength to pull the mind. Correct?
We are all going to be tested
hear this?
as we decide to do what is right. It's your choice. Whether to feed your lower self or your higher self, whether to indulge or to improve, decide to feed your higher self. Decide to improve. Every single time you say a no to that temptation, you're going to be rewarded with the strength to say a no again. Continue saying a no based on that strength, and one day you'll be so strong that the habit won't exist for you.
Okay. What do you think so far? Are you all tired? Huh? I can see that most of you look tired. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's do kirtan, okay? For 2 minutes, you all raise your hand, loudly chant. Okay, unmute yourself and chant. Hare, unmute. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
It's for
Ram
everyone.
Ram.
Why everyone should
Hare
raise their hand. It's
Krishna,
not that hard, right? Is
Krishna,
raising hand hard?
Krishna, Hare
Please, it's Lord Gauranga's Mahaprabhu's birthday.
Hare
Do not be
Rama,
shy.
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Loudly.
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Ram Ram.
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Good,
Krishna,
good, good.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna,
Gauranga
Krishna
must be very
Krishna,
happy
Hare.
with
Hare
your
Krishna.
sincere chanting and your enthusiasm to raise hands, right? This is what, have you seen Gauranga Mahaprabhu? He's always like raising his hands. This is Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So we should not be shy to raise our hands and chant and dance and kirtan. Okay, how are you feeling now? Better? So we'll just go for a few more minutes. But now let's talk more. I think I've shared a lot of content. A lot of slides I can always share with you later. But let's talk a little bit. What did you get so far? Let's talk. Anyone wants to share some thoughts? We have covered a lot of content so far. Let's hear from some of you. Yes, Bionto, please tell.
I just wanted to say I woke up at 6 a.m. today, so that's why I'm tired.
Yeah, I can see most of you. Okay, thanks for holding on, and thanks again for joining always timely. Yes, Sampada.
So from the video, what I got was like, so whenever I have to get up early in the morning at 5, I just feel like just sleeping in more. But then like whenever I say no to that kind of thoughts that just pops in my mind, I feel more better. Like when I go and take a shower and just come and then chant, I feel like, oh, that was a good decision that I made to wake up early. But then whenever I just like, when I don't listen to the good side of myself and just like sleep in more or like get up late, then that would just make me more grumpy in the later day and more like sad and not so energetic.
That's so true. Thank you for sharing. Yes, Karina, and then Biraj.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. The today's class, I just wanted to say that today's class made me want to push myself tomorrow to at least wake myself up a more earlier and make that a habit instead of always sleeping in on the weekends. At least wake up a little bit more earlier so I could motivate myself, not motivate, like discipline myself to do other more useful things.
Very nice, very nice. And like a takeaway from this class, reflect upon it. Try to write some of the things you would like to improve. We all know, right? So pick one habit you wish to change in your life, okay? And develop some plan. How will you change it? It could be healthy food, it could be exercise, it could be studies, it could be getting up. Something you wish to change, something you think is not the right thing to do. How many of us, most of us know that this food is not good for me, this habit is not good for me, this habit is good for me, right? Correct? Most of us know about it, or our not so good habits, correct? So pick one which you think needs to be improved, okay? And try to write about it. If you don't feel like sharing with me, that's fine. At least share with your parents. Share with your teachers. If you don't wish to send in the group, that's fine. You can send in a personal message to me. If whatever you feel best, no pressure. If you want to keep it just to yourself, that's also absolutely fine. My goal, my intent is that you reflect upon it to improve that habit. Does Bhagavad Gita talk about habits? Okay, Biraj, let's hear from Biraj. Yeah, sorry.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. What the video made me realize is that so when we follow bad habits, we're often missing out on many chances and opportunities, right? Like, for example, if we wake up late, then it feels like most of the day has gone by, and you actually feel more tired if you wake up late. But if you wake up, at the crack of dawn and early, you might feel a little tired at first, but eventually the rest of your day is very productive and you're energized and just ready for it.
Very nice, thank you. That's so appropriate. Navya, you want to share something?
Yes, Prabhuji. The way I wake up early sometimes is that I ask my parents that if I'm not up by 6:10, I'll ask them to they'll call me downstairs, so it's easier, and then my brain just gets used to getting up earlier.
Very nice. That's very good. If we do, I was thinking from long time that all of you are so sincere devotees. I really wish to chant with you. The 6:30 a.m. If you chant for, let's say, 15-20 minutes in the morning at 6:30 a.m., how many of you can make it? 6:30 a.m. How many of you can make it? So I see Karina, Bionto, Nishita. Raise your electronic hand so I can see better and it comes up, in the front.
Prabhuji?
Biraj. Yes, Karina, I saw you. 6:30 a.m. for the commitment is only 15-20 minutes, 2 rounds. And rest be before that. After that, you do what you have to do. So 6:30 to 6:50. That's what I'm asking. How many of you can make it 6:30 a.m. to 6:50 a.m.? So most of you can make it. Sampada, what time you go to school? Is it hard for you?
Yeah, because like my school, I have to go to my bus stop at like 6:40ish, and I have to get ready. Like I have to eat by then. Like at 6:30, I eat and then I go to the bus stop.
Okay, that's understandable. So you can join us before we join the Japa call from 5. So if possible, you can join us a little bit at that time. How about others? Purba, Purbi?
Like I dress up, I have to like get ready for school and everything, and then my mom also makes me eat breakfast. So
What time you have to go to the school bus?
7:20.
Okay. So discuss with your mother. It's doable. If you get ready, let's say if you're done with all your morning duties and you're ready for the school at 6:30, and then 20 minutes if you can spare, then you have 6:50 to 7:30 minutes to do a lot of stuff you want to.
Okay.
So see if it's doable. How about others? Arna? A few are still. Avni, Vedahi, how is your schedule?
I raised my hand. I had just lowered it. It's good
Keep it
for
up,
us.
keep it up. The electronic hand, not the, I understand raising the manual hand for a long time could be painful. So the electronic hand you can keep up. So I can see. What about Avni? Prasad? Okay. So most of you can do it. And for the Jackson devotees, when I said 6:30, was 6:30 Jackson time on your mind, or what were you thinking? I'm just curious. 6:30 Jackson time? Eastern time or Central time? What was on your mind, Avni, Vedahi?
Prabhuji, in Tennessee, it's
Krishna, let me talk. Okay. Yeah. Avni, Vedahi, were you thinking of your time zone or Eastern time zone?
Yeah, I was thinking of ours.
Which is fine, which is fine. I can ask Natasha Mataji that all of you do with her, or one of you take lead and do it. It's doable. It's not hard. I mean, and I'll also try to join on most days. My 7:30 is available for you. Okay, so which is fine. I understand. I don't want to cause too much pressure at 5:30 a.m. So you all keep at your time. Okay. So make a japa group. For I'll talk to your parents and we'll work it out. Okay. Okay. Now most of you join. I'll share the details. Put your hands down, and let's talk if anyone has any questions about it. Yes, Bionto?
I can make it because I have to go on the school bus at 8:15.
Oh, great. So if you can make it, it's great. I think most of you can make it. I will send a follow-up communication about it, how we will do it, and etc. Yeah, so we'll do it. We'll execute this plan. Okay. I'll send up the follow-up communication. And this could be a great offering to Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Think about that, is it not? How happy he will be to see all of us chanting every day together. Will he be happy, you think? Will Lord Chaitanya, will Prabhupada be happy if we all chant together for 2 rounds? Right? I'm 100% sure he will be very happy. Yes, Karina.
Prabhuji, I have a question. Will that mean I still will be able to do the Param Devani every day, or?
Yeah. Anything before that, after that is bonus. No one is stopping you from joining at 6 a.m. if you want to, but no one is stopping you to stay after 6:50 p.m. a.m. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. So we'll be using the same japa group, right?
yeah, we'll use the same. I'll ask the parents to basically mute at that time and the kids to unmute, right? It'll be the
Okay,
same
Babaji.
call. Is that okay? So all the
Okay,
parents
Babaji.
would be unmuted at that time. The kids try to get up and be ready at that time. Like if you want to turn your camera on, great. If you can't, or due to whatever reason, at least turn the microphone. Is that okay?
Yes, Babaji. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions about it? Okay. I was thinking to cover one verse. We have few minutes. Let's see. But before that, it's important slide. Let's read. Okay, someone can read 1 or 2 points from here. Who has not yet participated in any aspect? I want everyone to at least do something. Nishita, please go ahead. Please read 1 or 2 points from here. Nishita?
Should I read the quote, Prabhuji?
Yes, please do.
Okay. The power of habits. Being a slave to a bad habit or a servant of a good habit, the choice is yours.
Very clear,
Habits.
right? Everyone good with that? Either we become a slave of bad or the servant of good. Choice is our. Good. Next. Who has not yet? Ayush, go ahead.
Habits are like soft, cozy beds, easy to get in, difficult to get out.
How many of you agree with that? Soft, cozy beds, right? Easy to get in. Who wants to get out of soft, cozy bed? No one wants to get out, right? Okay, Atharv, go ahead. Next.
Habits start by being too weak to be felt and end up becoming too strong to be left.
Isn't that so poetic and beautiful? It doesn't feel, it feels very weak in the sense, oh, it's just a small thing, correct? It's not a big deal, right? Too weak to be felt, but too strong to be left. We make our habits and habits make us. Isn't that powerful? Okay, Bhagavad Gita talks about habits. Yes or no? Bhagavad Gita talks a lot about habits. About food, about getting up, about recreation, this, everything Bhagavad Gita talks about. So we will take one verse, which some of you may be aware, but some of you may not be aware. And this will be your homework verse as well. Chapter 2, text 69. Chapter 2, text 69. Let's read it. I'll read first, and then raise your hand if you're interested to read. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati samyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato mune. How many of you know this verse? How many of you already know this verse? Already you have memorized this verse? Anyone? Okay, so it's a new verse for most. Raise your hands. Especially if you have not yet read, I would like you to read this verse. How many of you? Ethereal, go ahead, please. Then Krishna, then Ishan, Sarkar. Go ahead, let's do three of you.
Ya nisa sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati samyami tasyam jagrati bhutani sanisa pashyato mune.
Very nice. Next.
Yanisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati samyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sanisha pashyato muni.
Very nice. Next. Ishan Sarkar.
Krishna. Yanisa sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti samyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sanisha pashyato mune.
Very nice. Who will? Vinita, you want to read the translation, please?
Hare Krishna. What is night for all beings is the time of awakening for the self-controlled, and the time of awakening for all beings is the night for the introspective sage. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very nice. Yeah, Nisha. What does Nisha mean? Have you heard this word before, Nisha? Lakshay, you know? Where
I think it means nice.
it means night. Can anything clicking in your mind? Something similar connected to Nisha? You know, owls are also called Nishachar. They are active in the night, right? Owls. So anyways, Nisha means night. Ya Nisha Sarva. Sarva means all. So what is night for Bhutana? Bhutana doesn't mean ghost. Bhutana means living entities. So for all living, or for most living entities, what is night? Tasyam Jagrati. Jagra means they are awake. They are up. Samyami. Samyami means they have their self-control. Sanyam. They have control over their self. So morning, 5 a.m., let's say. Most of the world is sleeping, correct? Right? 99% of the population is sleeping. But Sanyami, those who are self-controlled, those who are serious about their spiritual advancement, they are up. Right? Ya Nisha, what is night for everybody? Sarva Bhutana, what is night for every living being or most living beings? Tasyam Jagrati Sanyami. The Sanyami, the self-controlled, the people who are serious, they are up. What to speak of great big spiritualists, even big, those who are serious about material advancement, like big CEOs, prime ministers, they're not sleeping till 8 a.m. Yeah, there's a video like all these CEOs, right? The big names, they're not sleeping till 8 a.m. They may be very rich, they may be billionaires, but they are up and doing something for their work. And the spiritualists, they know their most important work is bhakti. So they are using that morning time for bhakti. Yes, Syam. Now, first two lines clear. What is night for everyone is time of awakening for self-realized. Yes, Syam. Jagrati Bhutani. When all others are active, right? Sanisha, Pashato Mune. Mune means again a sage, an introspective person considers that time as night. So what is night for a materialist is day for a spiritualist. What is night? What is day for or active time? They're active. Materialists are very active. Everyone is very active. What time? Like think all these discos, pubs, casinos. What time they're most active? Who can tell? What time they're most active? These things are most active. The mode of tamoguna. Yes, Mishti.
During the nighttime?
During nighttime. And especially like 12, right? Midnight time, 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. I remember when I was in college, I used to go for a morning program around 4 a.m. I was getting up and my friends or like, hostel mates, right? They were around living in the same hostel. They would be going to bed at that time. 4 a.m. Mangal Aarti time. I'm not joking. This happens, right? So it's not just like timing of the day. It's basically about habits. Correct? Junk food. Everyone likes it. But an introspective sage, no, it's not good for me. I won't take it. Right? Watching too much TV, watching too much phone. Everyone likes it. Yeah. We can say apps. What apps are good for everyone? The introspective sage, they're not interested. You know what I'm talking about, right? The whole world is running after those games, those movies, those apps, we can fill in the blanks, correct? But an introspective sage, no, it's not good for me. And the apps, the things like Bhagavad Gita, which introspective sage is curious, those books, materialist people hardly care about it. Does that make sense? So it's not just time of the day, it's all about, they are like, diametrically opposite. They are like two different things. Choice is ours again. Short-term gain, long-term pain, short-term pain, long-term gain. So it's past 9. I will pause here. Please try to memorize this verse as your homework. Not very hard, 2.69. Please give some thought to what we have covered. We covered a lot of things, and try to write something about that, and especially focusing on how you will apply to one habit you'll try to improve, of which you think is an area for improvement, and try to apply these principles over there. Thank you. Any thoughts or comments before we wrap up? I know it's been a long day for most of you, so maybe we'll cover thoughts and comments next time. But we covered a lot of information. We had a lot of good discussion, and I'll see you next week. Okay? Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Shri Prabhupada ki jai, and happy Gaur Purnima. And watch out for my posting about japa. Okay? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Krishna Prabhuji. Happy Gaur Purnima.
Prabhuji.
Happy Gaur
Happy Gaur
Purnima.